Welcome back everybody to Let's Play some more Final Fantasy XIV. In between episode 6 and this one being number 7, if you know how to count, congratulations for you. There was a quickie live stream, leveling up. As you can see, I'm level 9 and I'm almost level 10. I know that font is hard to read, but you don't really need to be able to see that all the time, only I do. Basically, I just went around to Western Thanalan and did like some of the side quests down in here and over here to get to this point, because nothing is really going to start happening until level 10, which I'm right before. I have a quest right here that I'm about to finish that is going to push me over the edge. I know how much experience it's going to give me, so let's go ahead and do that. Yes, I have stuff for you. I have a letter. Now you see, this is part of like a side story, which again is in it's in the stream, but it's not really important to the overall plot of the game, really. And we've also gotten a few new pieces of equipment as well. So we get this achievement at level 10. So we have a couple new things. We have gained the sleep spell, which sleeps a target. However, if you attack this target while it is sleeping, then it is going to wake up. So you use this basically for mob control. And even though the duration is 30 seconds, it is going to, they build up resistance to it. So the second time I cast it, it's not going to last 30 seconds. And eventually, they'll become immune to it at all, period. For a set amount of time. So upon gaining level 10, we get attribute points, which are basically stats we can put into, and obviously a stat of our choosing. Just gonna leave that up. Pause it if you want to read that. And that's where this comes in. We get 10 for reaching level 3. By the time we hit 50, we will have accumulated 30 of these total. It's actually kind of dumb at this point in the game that they have the option to put your points in, because every class, save 3 of them out of the 9, well, I guess technically 4, you all want to put them in one particular stat. The only exceptions are the tanks. If you're soloing up into a high level, you can put them in strength, but you will want to respec them into vitality for end game. Extra strength does help with soloing, but vitality is the better choice, and you will want that for endgame. And the only other thing is intelligence and mind. Obviously, intelligence is offensive magic, and mind is like curing. The Arcanist can branch out into a summoner, which is a DPS class, and a scholar, which is a healing class. Technically, you can go 15-15 in each, because you can swap between the two. Whenever you want, you can get the job crystals for both. Some people do that, some people prefer to stay in one and just get the item that transfers your stat points to go back and forth when they want to. But other than that, all of ours are going into intelligence, so it hardly matters for us. There's just like no point in putting it into other things for our class and for most of the classes. So we've got a few new things. Like we got a new pair of boots, we got a new pair of gloves. We equipped our level 9 staff that we got a while back. And now we have a fancy smancy new dress that we can equip. However, this is a cowl, meaning this is going to count for both these slots right here. So as soon as I equip this, I'm going to lose my hat, because I have a fancy smancy hood, which I cannot get rid of the hood, unfortunately, so I have to put up with it and look like, you know, I'm a freaking Jedi or something, I don't know. But when you do that, you just want to be careful and just make sure you look at this, compare the stats, because even though the cowls mostly end up on top, you might run into the problem of your separate pieces might be slightly better statted. So that's just something you want to keep in mind. Usually the cowl is either equal or slightly better. So keep that in mind. And obviously you have to, not that defense is really going to matter too much to me in the game, but that's also something you want to take into account as well. I mean, it's going to say that this is much lower, but that's not including my hat that I had with it. But anyway, level 10 is a awesome fancy smancy level, because there's a bunch of things we can do now. Namely, we have a level 10 class quest we can pick up. Hooray! So let's go take care of that now. Why am I not running? I don't know. I'm going to zoom out the camera a little bit too. So we're going to pick that up, and I think the next thing we want is inside the Adventurers Guild, so I don't know why I'm going here first, but rather get what's fresh on the mind taken care of first. Of course, my legs are tired, so now I gotta take a break. I feel like the fat kid in grade school who can't run for very long. And don't feel bad, fat kids who had that problem, because many skinny kids couldn't do that either. Namely me. Alright. So we get a new lesson. You're not much of a leader if you're not the one teaching me lessons. They can say be gay. Go talk to my brother. I'm sorry if you guys hear thumping in the background. My cat is deciding to just run amok throughout the house. Yes, I am ready, baby! I'm not wearing a hat right now, but isn't this exactly what I have Armble Ice for? That's the one problem we don't have, is running out of MP. Okay? Yeah, I kind of already explained this. Why are they choosing now to explain it? I got the transpose skill 6 levels ago. Okay, so we need to kill some salamander-y things. That will be easy enough. Let's go back to the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, you should have taught me that lesson at, like, level 5 after I got the transpose skill, okay? Yeah. These are people I want to talk to. Maybe not. Nope. And that is a nope. Okay. There's just several things that open up to us, and I want to make sure I get those things and not a random side quest. Actually, the S, they're in Central. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm going to the right place. So let's go take care of that. Hello, Mr. Marmots, Mr. Huge Hornets, which are scary as all hell, and the giant tortoise. One thing I didn't mention, I did take care of one entry in my hunting log during the stream, but you guys don't really need to see me slaughter those monsters endlessly. And we actually still need to finish that up, because we are level 10, so as soon as we actually finish... I'll do that now while my thing's on the cooldown. As soon as we finish this, we will have access to the second one, so... Alright, so we get some... Okay, so everything is in Central Thanalan that we need to kill. Okay. Let's kill this thing! Not gonna get much experience for it, but I might as well since it's already almost dead. Oh, I need to change my settings because I'm getting interrupted because of an issue with facing the target and the target moving. This poor tank over here is getting chased to death. I know you're almost dead, son, but if you stop dancing around like ants in the pants, I might actually kill this for you. Hooray! That was a bunch of experience we got for doing pretty much nothing. Alright, back to work. And of course we have story quests over here we have to take care of as well, so we're gonna do that later. Later! First we have things to kill. Apparently there's some right down in here, so why walk further when I don't have to? Now I want to select this guy. There we go. The woes of being on controller. So all we have to do is just murder 8 of these. Not really that hard. Hooray, we discover a new location. We're awesome like that. Oh, that's one thing that's annoying about being a magic user is the dodging and interruptions. Oops, and I just ran out of MP there because I'm a weenie face. Oops. Boring, boring, boring! Oh, fine. I'll just finish you off with ice. We're almost halfway there. Thankfully, these only take a couple seconds to kill, so it's not that big of a deal to just sit there and watch me do it. Haha, you're dead. Okay, we get another achievement. That's probably one for killing X amount of enemies. Not that that really matters, because again, we're not here to collect achievements all day. We'll acknowledge the ones we get, but other than that, we're not going out of our way. Because there is a crap load. Can you imagine, like, seeing, like, a bunch of, like, salamander thingies like this in real life? They're, like, the size of crocodiles. Jesus. Just hope they don't, like, eat people and, like, are capable of, like, snapping them in half with their jaws. Because that would be, kind of gruesome. Actually, there's none down here. I love how the map shows you little blobbies so you can see where they are. Haha, none of them have respawned in here. Oh, look, there's one now. Haha, now they're respawning, now that I just said that. Yeah, they take a little bit of time to respawn. Thankfully not too much, though. Almost done! Give me my MP back! I'm gonna freeze your ass! Hey, you're dead. Alright, so while we're here in Lake Central, I need to figure out, let's do a little bit of exploring, shall we? Let's fill out the map a little bit more. Hooray! We discover another new location. Hooray! And here are our lovely bats. We've got to watch out because we don't want to piss off the ants. If they start coming after us, they're going to be pretty pissed off if they see us, so shh! Around here, there we go. Thankfully we only need to kill 3 of them. Sorry, little bats. I know you're pretty harmless. Yeah, the only problem with bats in real life is they're very good harbingers of rabies. But other than that, bats are pretty harmless. They're actually good because they eat a shitload of mosquitoes. There's only like 2 species in the world of bats that actually bite people and drink blood. They're not really that scary. They're actually pretty adorable up close. I've been pretty close to one, separated by a fireplace, but they're like little furry little rats with rings. They're cute. Hooray! Experience for us. But yeah, they'll eat like fruit sugars and... Yeah, these aren't the ones I need, okay. And insects, my god, do they eat insects? Yeah, see? Getting in line of sight of these red triangular one of those ones, they get very, very mad. Ha! I have escaped le death. Now I gotta remember where the other 2 are. If I get bored enough, I'll look it up. I think one of them... I know the area, but I just don't remember how to get there. I think it's down in this corner over here, where the Spriggans are. Because I know those are on our list. Hello, Mr. Hammerbeak. Run, Forest, run! Look at the size of these anthills. Or are they termite mounds? I don't know. I think I'd be more creeped out if they were termite mounds. Because that is just scary. Yep, Spriggans are over here. Yep. Okay. Oh, let's do some... Nah, we're not gonna bother. Not enough progress on that. But here we have our cute little Spriggans. Let's murder some of them. Oh, there's a fate down here with the boss one. Let's see what his description says. But he's not doing anything. He's just sitting there. Okay, he's carrying a large, threatening rock, but he's just minding his own business down here. It's not very nice if we attack him. It's not very nice for attacking the little ones either, but... Hello, Mr. Player character next to me. If you're waiting for me to attack this Spriggan, you're gonna be waiting a long time because you're wrong. Alright, so we got one more left. If I can remember where that crap it is. Yeah, it's one of those things, I'll know the area when I see it, but I don't know how to get to that area, because as you can see, this is kind of a lowish level area, so yeah, when you have all level 50s, you don't tend to spend an extraordinary long amount of time in places like this. There's a cute little flowers in the cactus. Run, run, run. Oh, there they are. How convenient! I thought they were going to be further up. I won't be starting the next hunting log we're going to unlock in a minute here. Not until later. Yeah, I commented on the stream I did, but some of these enemies have funny death rattles. Like some of them sound like they're vomiting and crap. Hello, Mr. Quirgin. Have you come to punch me today? bother dodging that. There we go. So not only do we get the bonus for that individual entry, but obviously we get that big bonus for completing the entire log. And now we have a new difficulty unlocked, which again, we're not going to worry about in the immediate time being. One of them is Mr. Giant Tortoise over here, apparently. Nice. Let's see, where am I going? I want to go back to the guild to tell them about my heroic deeds with murdering a bunch of giant salamanders. Beat me up, Scotty. Alright, I have to stop doing that. It's a bad habit I get into. Don't ever sing along with the background music. You just annoy people when you do that. I would transpose, but since that's not an option, we'll do run away! Run away! Oh no! Okay, alright. Alright, now this. Alright, see, we haven't been to Eastern yet. So we will have to make our way there from over here. So, we're gonna blow some money. And we're gonna teleport there. Alright, so we need to go this way! Hooray! Alright. Oh, why did I just use Shortcast there? I just hit the wrong button. No big deal. Just gonna end up wasting it, but it's not like we needed it for anything anyway. I don't know why they built a bridge over like a 3-inch deep stream there, but to each his own, I guess. And here is our first sighting of the giant frogs. Things are creepy. Oh, this one's not gonna do it. Okay. What they tend to do once you get in their line of sight, usually if you're at a distance, let's see if this one does it. Yeah, they do that. They suck you in with their tongue. And when you're trying to travel through areas with those little scumbags, that can get really annoying. And it can happen that as soon as you're sucked into one, some other one comes by and then sucks you in the other direction. So we have another portion of the map filled out a little bit. Hooray! We're awesome. Why you get tired so fast? Yeah, butt shot. It's so much fun playing with the camera angles. Usually when I'm bored. Let's leap over the loading zone. Okay, so apparently I leveled up from the 59 experience points I got from crossing over the border. Okay, that's funny. As you can see, we have plenty more hunting marks in here, which we're not going to worry about for the time being. What I am going to do, since that aetheryte is kind of close by, we're going to go take care of that. Oh, carbuncle! Now, for a place called Camp Drybone, And Sandaland supposedly being a desert, we're probably gonna get unlucky and not gonna see it. It tends to rain a lot in Camp Drybone. Not so much in the rest of Sandaland, but in a couple places it does. I think probably southern Sandaland is probably the most deserty part of it, or at least the most stereotypical desert. Because a crap load of the map is just a bunch of freaking sand and a bunch of dunes. Alright. Oops, so we can already see our mark over there, that big blob of purple smoke. Wow, this armored transport doesn't look like the least bit conspicuous against the burnt orange rock, huh? So this is what we can use our fancy sleep spells for. There we go. See, now that guy's not going to be a problem for a little bit. Of course, we're pretty much going to wake him up, but... that's alright, at least he wasn't attacking us for a couple seconds, so that's awesome. So yeah, I got some blood from them. Ew. Hey, little carbuncle running by. Carbuncles are awesome. Actually, what we can do is I can actually go down here and peek into the start of Southern Line. We won't be able to get to any aetherites because there's a lot of pissed off monsters at the start of it and it's too dangerous for us. But we can just take a sneak peek anyway. Just to say we've been there. Run, 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 run faster! Eventually we will have faster means to travel, but not yet. Yeah, I love how like the loading zone like follows like the layout of the land. I find that funny. Okay. Nothing to see here, turn back around. Now we can just say we've been there, okay? But yeah, there's nothing much else in Eastern Thailand we need right now. We don't want to go back over there. Why do I not have that as a favorite destination? Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Yeah, I'm not spending 200 gil to warp back there. I need to fix that. So, I'll be back in a moment. I'm just gonna cut right back to Holda. Okay, so now that we're back in town, outside the Thaumaturge's Guild, let's go and get our quest updated. I got some blood for you. Yes, it is. You can have it. Just please don't drink it in my presence, thank you. Hi. Yeah, we kick some ass. Oh, hi! Oh. Yeah, see? You can still help us. Well, he kind of has a point there. I can understand being left behind a little bit there. Your brothers are just saying know your limits, honey. I know you feel bad, but It's okay, they still love you. Oh, and he's still sad. Maybe your brother just needs a hug, okay? Hooray! Yeah, let's talk about my training. Can I get a medal? Okay, so what he is telling us here is now that we've well, we already hit level 10, but now that we have completed our level 10 job quest, well, class quest technically, we can now dabble in some other classes, if we so choose. So yay, so we get a new scepter, which, is a one-handed one, so maybe we'll be able to equip our shield again. But yeah, so here we have the choice of a robe or a hat. Like I said before with the cows, you wanna take care. You wanna be like, oh dude, this hat is awesome, and then like not have like the body piece to go with it. So what do I want? I'll go with the pair of gloves. Alright, so now we have access to gear sets. As mentioned in a previous episode, how we change our class is based on what weapon we currently have equipped. So let me put my fancy smancy gloves on. This only has intelligence +1, and the shield has crap, so this staff is better for the time being. Alright, so what I'm going to do is this little button right here. I'm going to add this set to it, so if any time I want to change, and I would do this if I change my weapon to another class, obviously I have to join another guild to do so, but it's basically a quest of, you talk to the receptionist, you talk to the guild master, you'd be like, yeah dude, sing me the song of your people, pretty much, and they'll be like, okay, and then they'll give you the weapon, you put on the weapon, you become that class, and then you can save your gear set, and then you can change between them at will. Obviously you can't change them in the middle of an instance, and you can't change them in battle, but if you're just standing around lounging about town, yeah, you can change it all the hell you want. In fact, some people just do that just to annoy people, that they're constantly just quick changing outfits and everything like that. We will dabble in some other classes a little bit later, because as you can see here, we have additional skills we can use. Right now it's a 0-2. I'll only select anything because I don't have any of these classes unlocked, because I haven't told the guildmaster, hey, I'm awesome and, teach me your ways. But basically, every class has abilities that can be cross-classed into other classes. As you can see here, the affinity, it's not going to show me that, is it? Oh, because I don't have one of those skills yet. But the affinity, as you can see, is just for thaumaturge and black mage. But they will get other skills that other classes will be able to use, and that's what that cross-class stuff means. I don't have anything I can bring over to another class now, but I will eventually later. And obviously other classes will have abilities that I can use, and I'm going to want some of these for later. And the maximum amount you can have is 10, and you don't get like the 10 slot until later. Right, and how many slots you have available is limited to your level. So right now I can have up to 2 of these. Not that it really matters, because I don't have any. But yeah, for endgame content, you're going to want to cross-class some of these, because it becomes invaluable to a party as a whole. But yeah, the other two classes I need to branch out in later for those reasons are not in this town. And I don't have a way to get to those other towns yet. In time, my good friends, in time. So, I don't have a way of doing that immediately. But this episode has gone on long enough. I know we didn't accomplish that much, but we've done our level 10 job class. Hooray! And leveled up a little bit. We've gotten some stats. And now, next time, we're actually gonna... Who's peeing in the fountain there? Next time... Oh, now I'm hearing the fountain. Okay. It's just because... Okay. It's just because of the stereo sound effects. I'm right in front of it, but I have to be... camera angle right behind it in order to hear it. That is retarded, even though I'm staring right at it. Game, you're weird sometimes. But anyway, next time we're gonna go to back to Western Thanalan. Actually, no, it's in Central Thanalan. We need to go. But anyway, we're gonna do some of those things I promised that were gonna happen at level 10. Yeah, the Thaumaturge quest, I lied, was the only one we had time to do, but we'll be doing the others very shortly in the next episode. So thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.